Wrestling fans, what's going on, man? It's Black Couch Booking here with a brand new video. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. If you're old to the channel, please watch all of my old videos in their entirety, man. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. Happy to bring you this video. Thank you for the love and support thus far, man. We've been consistently hitting that 1K views on all the videos thus far, man. Thank you guys so much. Is all I can ask for, man. With 3K subscribers and hitting 1K on every video, man, that's a huge accomplishment that other people might take lightly, but man, it means a lot to me. But anyway, man, I want to get right into it. So y'all see the title, Planet of the Apes, one of my favorite, franchises. I just wanted to play on that. So, I wanted to be clever. It's kind of funny, right? No?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
It's not that funny? All right. But anyway, man, today's comment of the day, I had to highlight two comments of the day because, they're the reason why I'm making this video. So first things first, we got, I hope I'm reading your name right. I think it's Draymond Shepherd. If not, my bad. Draymond Shepherd 1791 said, can we talk about how they're replacing black wrestlers with Samoan wrestlers in WWE? And then we got Harmony 9810 who said, can we also talk about how people want to bring up the term nepotism when it comes to them, and them as in Samoans, this was a community post, and act like there aren't other wrestlers who are a part of wrestling families, then low-key say racist shit towards them and it gets swept under the rug just cause it's them. Interesting. Very interesting take. How do I feel about this personally? I'm gonna get into both comments because both are relevant for this video, but first things first, right? The Samoans have been in wrestling for ages, guys. This is something that's a brand new concept to WWE and wrestling, period. The Rock's grandmother is the GOAT. Listen, let me start with this point. At the end of the day, I respect it. I'm sorry, bro. I respect it because I respect this, right? Polynesian Pro Wrestling, which is ran by The Rock's grandmother, she's now a Hall of Famer, should have been in the Hall of Fame because it wasn't for a lot of these Samoans, it was for The Rock's grandmother, WWE wouldn't had a lot of the talent that ended up going there. The Andre the Giants, Junkyard Dogs, people like that, they was going through, Polynesian Pro Wrestling, PPW. So at the end of the day, she helped ship a lot of them there and help Vince, build a stable of wrestlers that took WWE, aka WWF at the time, to all new heights. So you can't hate the player. You can't hate the player, hate the game. Vince McMahon, Senior, Junior, the Vince McMahons, that family, the Fatu and I'll be pronouncing the fuck out of Roman Reigns' last name wrong. Anahi? Y'all know what I'm talking about though. The Mavias, they owe them the world. So I am not upset that Samoans get the chance to be in the WWE. The issue I have is that they have to be the champions. That is what my issue is, me personally, right? The thing about this, they never gave up on Roman Reigns. That shit, when Roman Reigns went solo and he started being the main champion, the Universal Champion, WWE Champion, that shit was not working. But Vince could not give up. He couldn't let that shit go because he owed, the family, the whole Samoan dynasty that courtesy where even if the run isn't going well and isn't going good, like I can't let this shit rock. I can't let it slide. I have no choice but to keep trying to make this work. It wasn't just because Vince had so much faith in Roman Reigns. He had to force Roman Reigns into the Shield. Roman Reigns wasn't supposed to be in the Shield. It was supposed to be Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and this other guy. It's sort of like the situation that happened with Evolution, where Batista wasn't supposed to be in that shit at first. It was something like that, but Vince McMahon forced, nah, I like the idea. A lot of people came up with that idea. I think CM Punk was part of coming up with the idea, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. There was a lot of people backstage that wanted that to happen, and Vince McMahon said, nah, fuck the other guy. Roman Reigns has to be the guy that's gonna be in the Shield. So that's my issue personally, but like I said, honestly, I'm not mad at it. At the end of the day, you can say what you want about all the Samoans being in WWE right now, but if it wasn't for the Rock's family, wasn't for Peter Maivia and his wife Leah Maivia, the Rock's grandparents, we wouldn't have got Rocky fucking Johnson. So you really can't be mad. We wouldn't have got Rocky Johnson, which is The Rock's father, which then turned into The Rock. We wouldn't have got the Roman Reigns. We wouldn't have got the Usos. We wouldn't have got the Wild Samoans. We wouldn't have got all these people at the end of the day. So you can't be mad at it. Like, I understand. Trust me. Because it feels like it's an oversaturation of Samoans, especially now that we got the Jacob Fatus, the Tongaloas. People keep thinking Zilla Fatu is gonna show up eventually, and the Usos have another brother, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, I understand, I get it. I hope, and even beyond that, Dakota Kai has Samoan in her blood. And trust, be quiet. She's not part of that family, but I'm gonna get to why I mentioned that in a second. Like, there are more Samoans in here than you think. Even back in like the ruthless aggression eras, there were a lot of Samoans / cause people don't count Tamina and who the fuck was related to Jimmy Superfly Snuka? Was it Deuce or Domino? I think. Well, I think one of them was related to if I'm not mistaken. Let me know if I'm bugging. It should be one of them if I'm not mistaken. And there was the guy that was part of the legacy before they kicked his ass out and made Randy Orton the leader. It was Cody Rhodes, Ted DiBiase, and another guy. So they, like, this is my thing. Samoans always get that chance, even if they're not a part of the family, because Vince McMahon believes that they sell good tickets and that he just owes them a courtesy. Because even if they're not part of the family, you're associated, most likely if you're from that area, you know, you're associated with them one way, shape, or another. Because people say Nia Jax isn't necessarily a part of that branch of the bloodline, but she's like a cousin. And then they took in Tamina, even though Jimmy Superfly Snuka wasn't really a part of all that. You know what I'm saying? And The Rock bought Tamina a house, so you know that he fucks with her heavy. But here's the issue. When a lot of you guys say shit like, a lot of y'all be mad as fuck in my comments, mad ass, sad ass, not glad ass, mad as fuck that I say shit like the Rock being Samoan, and it's not, I'm not saying The Rock is not black. What I'm saying is how WWE identifies people and presents people to you. Back in the day, for a good amount of time, it was convenient for them to, yeah, The Rock black, yup, Nation of Domination, yup, Rocky Johnson's son, yup. Then all of a sudden, they just start bringing, nope, bloodline, yup, Samoan family, yup, Honolulu, Hawaii, all that shit. They started doing all that, and now it's like people don't even acknowledge that The Rock is, well, WWE doesn't even really acknowledge that The Rock is black. I don't give a fuck if they do a Black History Month post and put The Rock as, that's not what I mean by that. I'm talking about, you talk about story and everything else, they acknowledge that The Rock is black. They barely talk about Rocky Johnson. They barely talk about his father. They talk about his grandmother. They talk about his roots. They talk about shit like that. So I don't want to hear that shit. The main thing with The Rock is that he's Roman Reigns' cousin and he's the big homie for all the Samoan guys. That is the thing. Some Dakota Kai, who is also a Samoan, they do not present her as being a fucking Samoan. They present her as being a white presenting Aussie, New Zealand, wherever the fuck Dakota Kai from. And I like Dakota Kai. I think she's sexy. She want me. No, I'm just playing. But the real talk though, like, I think she look good. But yeah, so I don't want to hear that shit, right? Peep this, right? The Rock's daughter, Ava, they don't present her as being part black, part, I don't know if The Rock's, if her mother is white, black, whatever, they don't talk about that shit. If Jimmy Uso and Naomi have a kid, I think Jimmy might already have some before her. I don't know if they necessarily have a kid together. Let's say they have a kid, right? Are they gonna present that kid as black or Samoan if that motherfucker goes to WWE? When Jey Uso's kids grow up and they start the wrestling shit, are they gonna be black or they're gonna be presented as Samoan? They're gonna be presented as Samoan, right? So what the fuck are you guys talking about? Y'all in my comment section with that bullshit. I'm not saying nobody's not black enough. I'm not saying nobody acts black. I'm not saying none of that bullshit. I'm saying what WWE presents these people as. So get that shit out your head and get your head out your ass and listen to the words that I say to you. This is the fucking rise of the kingdom of the war for the planet of the Samoans. WWE, they taking over this motherfucker. And like I said, I'm not mad. As long as the product is good, I don't care. If have the bloodline shit be its own thing, leave everybody else the fuck alone, that nothing is wrong with that. But I don't like you giving opportunities to people who actually are ass. Shit like that pisses me off. Good thing they did stick with Roman Reigns, because they would have gave up on him. We would have never got what we have today. But damn, that's a lot of fucking chances to give somebody where you can't give other people grace like that. That's where people are mad. Displacing black wrestlers, that is absolutely a possibility. Think about it. They have the same swag as black people. No, I'm gonna get into it now. Since y'all want to talk, alright, let's fucking talk. How WWE can see Samoans being more marketable. They have fairer skin. They have this. They come out to hip hop and rap music as well. They look black essentially. They just have not coarse hair and their skin is lighter and they have the tribal tattoos. But if you want to eradicate black wrestlers, you will pick a Samoan because it's easy to displace them. To displace black wrestlers, you have motherfuckers who, you know what I'm saying? Who come out to the rap music, get the crowd hype, use black slang and shit like that, and you can promote them, and they're cool. So why would you push the Street Profits if you have the Usos? Why would you push Trick Williams if you have Jacob Fatu that you go solo? Why would you push Trick Williams if you have Sol Sikoa that was the real street champ, or whatever the fuck they used to call him back in the day? Why would you? Why would you push Bobby Lashley if you could have Roman Reigns? Look at the fucking business model. Why would you have Bianca Belair or Jade Cargill win Queen of the Ring, where you could have Nia Jax, who's a heel, and she's Samoan, and I don't know about y'all, I think Nia Jax is attractive. Height, weight, size, that, whatever, she's attractive, fucking regardless. But with Trinity Fatu, aka Naomi's a part of she's black though. She's not Samoan, she's Samoan by marriage. That's why she got her job back. I fucking guarantee you, if she wasn't a part of that family by marriage, they wouldn't have let her in with open arms that quickly. She would have been like, you could wait another fucking year. Maybe you could stay in TNA. We'll let you come back for the Royal Rumble, but you're not coming back in this motherfucker. But they say, you know what? It's cool, Naomi. It's fine. Come back. Sasha Banks ain't back, aka Mercedes Moné. Well, she made that decision, but they're not. Bro, WWE's not open to her coming back right this second. They not shouting and screaming for that shit. They was ready to bring Naomi back. You better fucking believe it. She's ready to come back, and they was ready to bring her back. So yes, I do agree with both comments. Y'all be screaming nepotism a lot. It's other wrestling families there too. The Rhodes family, the Orton family, the Flairs. Davey Boy Smith's son had an opportunity. Well, Davey Boy Smith, you know what I'm saying? The Hart Dynasty British Bulldog family had opportunities too. The difference is, it's more of them in this motherfucker than anybody else. And if anybody else fuck up, they're out of here. Randy Orton is the only exception. Because Vince McMahon was like, I know this motherfucker's tough. I know he's gonna be one of the greatest of all time. So, I don't give a fuck. He put shit in somebody's bag. I don't give a fuck. He slap you in the face with a tampon. Randy Orton is not getting fired. I don't give a fuck. He got kicked out of the Marines. Kiss my ass. But Cody Rhodes, shit not going all that. He can go. Tyson Kidd, tag team partner, was it Davey Boy Smith, D.A. Smith? He can get the fuck out of here. Curtis Axel, he can get the fuck out of here. Am I lying? If I'm bullshitting, click off the fucking video right now. If I'm telling the truth, like the fucking video. I better have 1,000 likes on this bitch. I don't have a problem with the Samoans, bro. I like the majority of them. And y'all get off my dick. As I'm recording this video, I see another comment about Jacob Fatu. Bro, I said, me personally, I like Sol Sikoa in the WWE. I like Sol Sikoa, what he's doing right now. Jacob Fatu just fucking started. I'm not going off of what nobody did in another fucking company. I'm going off of right now. Sol Sikoa's at the forefront. He has more opportunity to show me what he's about rather than fucking Jacob Fatu. So I like Sol Sikoa. Get off my nuts. And y'all motherfuckers, a lot of y'all motherfuckers was not really watching Jacob Fatu like that. Y'all going off of other people's opinion and going off of little highlights. Y'all wasn't watching full match with this motherfucker because you don't even know where to find him. But that's my opinion. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for the love and support. I thank you guys so much for everything you've done. Hopefully it was a great video. This is a fucking almost 15-minute long video, so I'm gonna have to edit my ass off. But let's see how, you guys receive it. And hopefully, we could just have some good dialogue in the comment section. Thank y'all, man. Peace out.